Okay, my ponytail palm is definitely among my favorites. Because, hello, Nola. Nola, don't you see I'm trying to get in here? So I decided to give it a rinse because it was dusty. It had been sitting there for a long time. So it was time to get cleaned up. I did cover the roots though before I washed it. The last time I saw some brown leaf like that on a tree that called itself a palm tree, it turned out to be root rot and it died within days. So I was very scared that I had done the same thing, not realizing that this ponytail palm is not a palm at all, but actually thrives in the desert of Mexico and is a succulent like a cactus. So, lesson learned. So, just washed it. We're gonna go ahead and try to get this out of here. Use my little, I don't know what this tool is called, but that's what we're gonna use to kind of get it off the sides. When I took my monstera out of this same pot, all the roots had grown and attached themselves to the side of the ceramic pot, and that caused a pretty good problem trying to get it out. And it looks like a lot of these roots are pretty dry, just like the monstera. So I thought that the outdoor ceramic pot was a good idea at the time. Not really thinking. Not thinking. Okay. Now I need this little tool. Just going straight down the side, trying not to damage the roots. Okay. Kind of lifting it up a little bit. Let's see if we can get this out. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a challenge. It was really, really stuck in there. I think I had let it go way too long without watering it. I really should have watered this. I was afraid that there was root rot happening because I was just afraid it was sitting in water, basically, because there's no drainage. But that doesn't seem to be the case. It appears that maybe because I put so much sand in it, I over sanded it last year. It looks like probably whatever, the drainage was so good inside the soil that maybe it's just not maintaining any moisture when I think it is. It's not. I don't know, I can't tell. But we're gonna fix the soil. There it is. Oh, there it is. Okay, well, what are we thinking? Oh man, it was really stuck. It was really stuck, look at that. Really stuck in there. I mean, it's looking pretty dry, but I think that there's still some life in there. They're not as healthy as I would like them to be, let's say that, but I think we might be able to save it. Like these roots are pretty dry. Like, oh my gosh, wow. The soil down here is still damp. It's still damp. Oh my goodness. But look at that. That was just like growing into the hole. And probably plugging up the drainage that was there. It's like tiny. See that little hole there in the bottom? And that, the water would flow out of that little dip in the side.
Did I say dip?
I mean, what do we call the intentional, strategically placed drainage crack on the side of the pot? It's not a hole. Slit, slot, groove.
Synonyms, people, synonyms.
Oh, that's way more dry than I thought. But it doesn't appear to be rotting. It's just too dry. Oh my gosh, I'm just like, I'm not sure what that is. I'm shocked at how dry this is. It's kind of the opposite problem that I thought we were gonna have. Okay. The weird thing about this pot, it's a clay pot. I thought it was terracotta. It's treated on the outside, but seems porous on the inside. With some of my plants, it's like it absorbs the water. And with others, it dries out really fast. So I think it has more to do with the plant and the soil rather than the pot. Okay. I almost feel like I should soak it. Honestly, don't know if this was a good idea or not, but I've done it before and it has worked out well. I've never done it on this type of plant, so I guess we'll see. It just seemed like the right thing to do at the time. Since I'd previously overdone it on the sand, but the plant has acclimated to this type of sandy soil, I decided to go ahead and reuse the same soil that it was already in, but add additional organic potting mix just to add a bit more density, but not too much. I don't want it to retain too much water and risk getting waterlogged. We definitely don't want that, especially with this ponytail palm. Not sure what was in there. It's like, I'm not sure what that is, honestly. It's like some sort of bark, I guess. When I repotted it the first time, I really didn't mess with the roots. I just put it in new soil. So I really had no idea what was going on inside here. Set that back in there for a second. Something to put it in. Really gonna be too small. We can not make a giant mess. But part of me does want to put some cord inside there though. I don't know. I honestly don't know if I should put cord in the bottom or not. I think I should. Because if I don't, I mean, then what's the point of, if I don't put the cord in the bottom, what's the point of having self-watering pots? And like a little bit of moisture will circulate or it'll evaporate into the bottom, but this is so dry, I don't think that I should take that chance again. I'm gonna use some more of this. And I'm not gonna need very much. I'm not gonna need very much in this one. We're only cutting a few inches here of the cord or the string or
whatever you want to call it.
Synonyms, people, synonyms.
This step here is totally optional. You do not need to do this. I just don't particularly like the frayed edges, so I melt them. We're not burning it. We're just melting it with the heat, just enough. So it's not necessarily that I'm OCD about the frayed edges. It's just that it makes it a lot easier to push the string or cord, wick, whatever, through the hole so you can get a grip on it. Just makes your life a lot easier to do it this way, which is why I like to melt the ends or melt the tips. And there, it's pretty easy. You can see it just pulls right through, and then you put the bottom on and the water's gonna be pulled up. Gonna line it up and pop it on. The only thing bad about these pots is that they really do get dirty and they're white. And I thought, oh, white pots, oh my God, so cute. But they do get pretty dirty, so. Especially if your water overflows and pushes the dirt through here, you start to see it. So I don't know, I may find a solution for that. Hello. Really not pressing down too hard here, just a light, gentle compaction, light pressure all the way around. It doesn't have very much root, so I just want to kind of make sure the stem trunk is in there so it's not going to fall over. It has a tendency to lean. The leaning sideways trunk is the reason I decided to repot this in the first place. There was really nothing wrong with it, but I think addressing the soil issues will help. Here's a before picture the day I brought it home in February 2022. It has been 4 years. And here it is in 2026. Boy, time really flies, doesn't it? Thanks so much for watching.